Started in just a few minutes. Thank you for coming on in, friends. So this is we're gonna go live. We're probably gonna go live. This is like a quick little taste. Come on in. We're gonna get to starting and talking and stuff, but I'm not staying forever because your girl has her other live to do this evening. So I want to make sure I come in and chat with you all for a little bit. Hopefully, I give a little bit of support and encouragement. I want to make sure you guys are going live. So, we're going to talk all things going live, but I don't want you guys to feel nervous or afraid. We're going to talk about all things to kind of keep you energized and motivated. So, that's what this is all about, friends. Okay, so I don't want you to feel as if you cannot do this. I want you to feel energized, I want you to feel supported and encouraged, friends. Okay. So we're going to get started in just a few minutes. Let me go to the other page. Make sure I'm connecting over there. And then we're going to talk all things going live, friends. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you all. All right, friends, let's get going. Let's see. Um, and we're going to get to chatting and talking in a second. So always wait here for a few minutes just to make sure YouTube, if you're going to bring some friends in the room, they come in, we get to talking and chatting, and they are able to support. I appreciate all the support. We want to make sure people know how to support the live and come on in and get to connecting. I appreciate that as well. So let me know if you have any questions. I always want to make sure I am talk to my YouTube friends first. So if you are new to my live, always make sure you like the live, comment, and subscribe. And we're going to talk about live streaming. I am a TikTok Creator Network agency. So as an agency, I'm helping you understand how to go live, how to keep going live. We're going to keep encouraging folks. We'll talk a little bit about some of the concerns when it comes to mindset and just making sure you understand the platform, but also the future of the platform. Hello, friend. How are you? So I appreciate you coming in. Let me know where you're from. Put that in the chat. Let me know where you're from. And we will get to talking and chatting and connecting. So let me know if you have any questions also that relate to live streaming. So again, I am Dr. Lisa, Launch Your Income Agency. How you doing, Maddie? And I talk all things going live. So come in. Let me know if you have questions. And then I help you with your strategy, but also help you with, as an agency, keeping you encouraged to go live. Hello, friend. How you doing? I'm from Zambia. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. If you're new to my room, go ahead and like. I appreciate the comments coming in. And also make sure you subscribe. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, click the subscriber button, but also click the bell so you know when I go live and when I post content. So that's what we're doing. Let me know if you have any questions. In the meantime, hello, hello, hello. And I usually come here first because I co-stream. I'm going on TikTok because I am a TikTok Creator Network agency. So we're going to talk about that. But also I want to make sure that I'm answering questions to help with your live journey. Excuse me. Bless me. So thank you so much. Put that in the chat. Say, bless you, girl. So TikTok, they talk all the time. YouTube, not so much. So come on in. Let me know where you're from. But I'm gonna get on to the other street soon. This is a professional channel, so keep your comments professional. Also, you gotta be 18 years and older. I prefer that you are 18 years and older if you're gonna come in and engage. So that way, when you're on TikTok, you can go live over there. You have to be at least 18 years old. And then finally, make sure that you also click like so YouTube know you are here and connecting, and also subscribe. Okay, thank you so much, Peter. I appreciate you. Let's keep it professional. Let me know if you have questions about live streaming. Do you live stream? Anybody in the room also goes live? Put that in the chat if you go live. I would love to come by and visit some of my supporters here. So let me know if you have questions as well. And like I said, this is going to become a playlist. I do need to make those active so you guys can go back and watch them. I have to do better about that. I usually collect a group of them before I publish them, but they are there for you to go back and watch and binge watch and learn and grow from me, because I put a lot of content and value out there. And as I'm answering questions from my community, I want to make sure I'm supporting people with their life journey. So we're going to go live on TikTok, and I'm going to make sure I answer questions over there as well. And then we are going to um, we are going to answer questions as well. And let me know in the meantime if you have questions. Like I said, I like to make sure I'm answering the questions from my viewers. And make sure you like the live and comment as well. So if you are new to my live, go ahead and click put in the chat that you're new, so I know you're new, and you can let me know if you have any questions, okay? And I was gonna see, let's see, any other features that are not showing. Interactive viewers wishes. I want that off. How do I turn it off? It's like points. Start automatically. That's what I gotta turn off. That's what I do. So, all right. I think I set it so it doesn't start automatically. It comes on automatically. I'm like, what in the world? Why is that always coming on? So we cut that off, and ideally it is not going to be there when I start. So I'm gonna go live on TikTok. Thank you all who are here. Hello, friend, how are you? Appreciate you being here. Why did it start automatically? It still did it. I'm gonna have to go back in and say, Flourish, how are you, friend? Thank you so much for joining. That viewer's wishes comes on for me automatically, and I just went in the settings before I started the live. Hello, friend, and turned it off, and it still came on. So thank you so much for joining, friend. How you doing? Thank you for being here. Appreciate you coming in. I'm gonna share my live to my story, and then I always share my live in the beginning. Thank you for the populars, friend. Thank you so much. And so I'm sharing it out to our group chats and all my other friends and supporters, making sure they know I go live as well. And so, Flourish, I would love to hear, how things went today with the with any of the updates to your tiny dining experience when it comes to getting back on the leaderboard. Did you recover? How did that go? Give me 1 second. I'm setting up my screen. Hello, Peter. Thank you so much. Go live. Going live streaming is a great way, but I say on TikTok. TikTok is definitely a better way to monetize sooner. There's a not as much of a long runway. YouTube does make it a little bit more of a long game for you. I tell people the comparison between the two. As you guys hear me, I'm talking to my YT people. At the same time, I'm talking to my TikTok people. And so a question was asked about earning money online. And I would say if you're going to live stream, that's a good way to connect, but also build your business, your brand, and market as well. So, hello. So Flourish, yeah, what happened? What happened with your experience, friend? Did you end up getting recovering from this morning? Did friends come in and support? I know you have the option to live stream over there as well. Okay. All right, friends. Thank you so much. Feel free to come in, share the live out. Let me know if you have any questions. Thank you so much, all who are in the room. I appreciate you all. Won't go live till 8 p.m. Oh, your evening. I don't know why I thought it was 8 o'clock in the morning. I don't know when we were messaging, so it must have been after 8. Sometimes I wake up early and I'm like, oh, was I up early or not? I don't think I was up that early when we were messaging, but so it's going to be tonight. So that's not bad. I mean, obviously, It's the towards the end of the day, so you can see, maybe you can league up too. I don't know if that's on your radar, but too bad today or yesterday didn't work out the way you planned. So it would have been a good day. Monday through Friday, I'm live in the morning. This is my late Sunday night. Yes, that's right. And then you asked the question because obviously I looked at the date afterwards. I was like, I did put 20th, didn't I? I meant the 21st. So I apologize for that. You know when I caught it. It is, but out of slush, I think. Say that again. Out of, let me know if I said that wrong. But yes. So reach. Okay, gotcha. I was like, maybe that's a new word for me. Appreciate your support coming in too. I'm not staying long. I said I'm here to support people who have questions. I know we have our 6:30 meeting tonight on Zoom. So in my mind, I was like, okay, I'm gonna come live. I'm gonna continue to connect. I want to make sure, how you doing, Quetta? I wanted to make sure I went live, but I was only going to do about an hour, so I'm not going to stay super long. So I'll probably stay until about 5:15. Are you laughing at me with the whole reach comment? Quetta, how are you, friend? Quetta, you had a great live. I can brand your logo. I can rebrand. Oh, okay. No, no, thank you. um, so Quetta, you had a great live at last night, and I love the new pivot that you're doing, the new plan for the next month, the 21 days. Victoria, my fave. How are you, my fave? My friend, my fave. So let me ask this: you were live twice yesterday. You are rocking and rolling, friend. Hello, hello. I saw you. I was like, is she up after midnight? You are doing it. You say, let me just come back for an encore. Now, what were you trying to do? Were you trying to league up? What was the plan there? What was the strategy? I'm curious. That was awesome though. She came back. She's like, let me do an encore for my friends that missed me earlier. That's awesome. Hello, Season. I see you, friend. Come on in. Let me know if you have questions. Hello, Pals. How are you? So yeah, you were out late in these streets helping leaguing up, and it worked, did it? So are you? What were you trying to be? You were trying to get to C2. Are you in C2? I think that was the plan. Good. I'm doing well, Fred. Thank you so much. Was that the plan? I think that was the strategy. You're like, let me get up to C2. Let me see what these C's is like. These upper level C's. Hey, I'm just gonna say the way you approach this. Hey, game recognize game, and you are doing your thing, friend. You are doing it. I love it. The consistency is next level, as well as just understanding. Well, I mean, obviously, you're explaining the algorithm to people, so that's the beauty of it. C2, yes. Also discovering if you stay beyond midnight, your league doesn't revert back. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna look at that. Well, if you stay beyond midnight, so wait a minute. When did you start? I'm confused. You leaked up before midnight, and then you stayed beyond midnight. Is that what you're telling me? And it didn't fall you back? No, because so like you said, you know the algorithm, you know the leak, so it goes back. It obviously is daily rankings, so the rankings are calculated after midnight, 12:01 or so, and then you ultimately, if you're still in it, it won't drop you back. Interesting. That's interesting. Yes, yes, yes. And it keeps me at 11% because it's a new day. Oh, you didn't game the system. I love it. Hello, One Queen. How are you, friend? Oh, well, I don't go late. I was late last night. I think I didn't go past midnight. I think I stayed until like right around 11:40. or so, 11:45. But it wasn't past midnight because of the battle. Interesting. Because I don't stay past. I don't do late night like that. Okay, I see you. Interesting. So it kept you where you were. So when you go, okay, well, okay, now I'm intrigued. So when the rankings going throughout today, so you did it, you got to 11%. Wherever you have scaled, that's where you stay. Mm. Wherever you scale, that's where you stay. So, okay, throughout the nighttime, okay, now where you got off, let's say argument's sake, you got off around 12:30 or so. You got off. So all today, when you go live again tonight at 7, your ranking will drop down back to 99, won't it? I wonder if that's what you're saying. So you're saying when you go back later, are you starting from 99? That's what I'm thinking happens throughout the day. More people are going live. It's pushing you down. Hello, Jennifer. How are you, friend? So that's what I'm thinking. It will remain at 11%. You're saying it's going to remain there. So when you go live, I'm actually intrigued. So come back and tell me if it happened. Hey, Black Lotus. How you doing, 444 Cole? Appreciate you. Thank you for the follow. So I'm actually intrigued. So when you go live tonight, so I'm assuming you haven't been live yet. So when you go live tonight, you're saying it's going to have you at 11% as long as it's within the same day. I'll find out tonight. Okay, gotcha. Okay. Because I'm thinking all the people who've gone live throughout the day is going to push you lower down that ranking. I thought that's how the ranking goes. So where you stopped at, you're right, you were leaguing up. But that's because the day hasn't fully happened yet. That was my interpretation. But again, I never experimented the way you just did, so I don't know. But I assumed that that's how the ranking would go. So you start there and you start higher up, but the day still flows, and everybody who's in the C League is doing their thing. People are doing whatever throughout the day, and so when you get on, you might be back at 99. That's my thought, but I'm not sure. So interesting though. Thank you so much for the daily heart, me friends. I appreciate you all being here. Appreciate that. No, but I love what you're doing though, because you're right. It'll be interesting how it pans out for you, because I think it could work in your favor. So when I look at my league, I'm close to a fragment, but I gotta get in the top 20%. So we'll see. That probably won't happen today, but we'll see. I'll see. But I'm having a ball. You having a ball? You're good too. I'm just gonna say, hey y'all. I mean, hey, we probably need to see, if there's a list, especially our people who are nervous and don't understand. And like, obviously, what I'm doing, I'm talking about the live host part of it, and I'm recruiting for the agency. So I don't get a chance as of late, I don't get a chance to go so far into the details as I was doing previously. But if you need training, if you need understanding about the leagues, the how all things work, my fave, she's doing it, y'all. Y'all need to go visit and learn some of the more details from her, because she's sharing it with you and she's giving it to you in a way where you can connect the dots. So I like that about her approach. So definitely we need to make a list of people in different specialties. So people understand, like, okay, if you want to go here for this element, you can do this. If you want to go here for this topic, then you can go here. Because there's so many good information that's being shared, and good educators. You know what I'm saying? People who have a solid understanding. So some good education is happening here, friends. So I just appreciate you guys and how y'all doing it. And just know that there's so much you can learn right here within the agency and even beyond. So I think about like Miss Darlene. You're good with helping people understand how to be an engaged viewer, and that engagement matters. And then what Fave does is kind of tell you the mechanics of those engagement things. And then Miss Darlene is telling you some of the things you can do to be a part of the community. So it's interesting how you think about people and having different areas of specialty, because you could be a TikTok coach, but you can specialize in different facets. You don't have to be, thank you so much for the tiny dinies. You don't have to be, someone who has to know it all. You can have a specialization in this work. So you can just say, okay, you know what, I'm just going to focus on this aspect of it. Or I'm going to focus on these other aspects of it and how it all connects. So it's really good. So you guys are doing it. You said that's true. Yeah, absolutely. And at the same time, you're building your community. You are building your community. Micah, thank you for joining. Devon, thank you for joining. Black Lotus, how you doing? Thank you for joining as well. Appreciate you all being here. So, well, we're gonna meet today at 6:30. We're gonna do the Zoom meeting, and we'll use that time to talk a little bit more about Creator Search Insights. I did that webinar. I don't know if who else in the room has done that, but we'll talk a little bit more about Creator Search Insights. That was really good. It was insightful. It really was in terms of some of the future of what they're going to be doing with the app. We'll talk a little bit about battling. So if you wanted to kind of hear an agenda of what we're going to talk about, we'll talk a little bit more about that because there seems to be some things that people are starting to gravitate towards. When we think about launch your income agency and this being an agency, I want you guys to understand the different ways to learn and earn. Not learn, I meant earn. Learn and earn, but I meant earn. So as you're thinking about ways that you're doing this, you want to have a holistic strategy. You just don't want to be one dimensional. This is kind of okay, how do we have different ways that we're earning on the app? Live streaming is one. When you think about people engaging in your live stream and the gifting that happens, absolutely, positively, that's one, probably one of the main ones. Also, we talked about super fans and your subscription. We can talk about ways that you can earn money from, another passive income stream. When you think about TikTok shop and turn on your gift gallery. I'm sorry, turn on your TikTok shop and having people buy from your showcase or your shop. So that's another way. Or if you're talking about people who are engaging in battling, that's another way to do it. Or the campaigns. I don't want you guys to miss that. Thank you, friend who came in. I missed your name. Sorry. How you doing? Thank you, Spiritual. How are you, friend? I saw you last minute. I apologize for that. Colleen, thank you for joining. Peg, V Love, thank you as well. I see you, Sotri Nana. Thank you so much. I was just saying hi to some of the names I hadn't said hi to. But as you're thinking about multi streams of income, just in the app. Now, I ain't talking about your stuff that you have above and beyond the app. If you have a digital product or solution, we can talk about that because I actually do talk about and educate on different ways to set that up from a digital marketing and digital products perspective. But at the same time, right here, you can earn. So I want you guys to know how do you do that in a very holistic way. Thank you so much for the follow, friend. Flora, she says, so I went and threw her a few points and told her we missed her last night. Who was her? I missed it. Who was her? I missed the, you might have got, oh, okay. I think I missed your first comment. So it said, so I was just looking at who is currently on the girl I was to battle in her battle right now. Oh, and you went over there. She had no statement. Oh, the one, oh, she was live. Oh, okay. That's what I missed. Okay. She had no statement though. So she was live now and she missed yesterday. You know what? I think I'm trying to think who actually had a chance to do their battles. I think I did, Dr. Trish did from the official battles for the Tiny Diny. For some reason, I think we might have been the only two. Because Sultry Nana, you're in the room. Your person was a no-show too. And I think you did some different battles, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think Yolanda got her battle. I don't think Miss K Latte got her battle. Or She Will. She Will was annoyed. She was really upset. So I was like, I am not TikTok. I don't know what happened. I don't know who missed you, who didn't show, but it was actually not a good showing for the Tiny Donny campaign. People did not do what they wanted to do or do what was asked of them, I guess. I've dropped out because I'm not trained. We're going to get you trained because my fave. We're going to get you. You got multiple streams of income coming in. We're going to get you. You doing shop already. You're doing your live stream. Your live stream is going well, friend. So you're doing shop. You're doing your live stream. Super fan. I don't know if you set up your super fan. I don't know where you're standing with that. Rosie, thank you for joining. Thank you for the rose, V Love. And so, super fan we want to get, and then the battling, you would take it to the next level. Mighty Mouse, how are you, friend? Thank you for joining. So, thank you all. Make sure you are liking the live and sharing the live out. I appreciate all the support to let TikTok know. Dr. Jackie, thank you for joining as well. I appreciate you, friend. So, no, need more super fan training too. Okay, okay. So, maybe I can put that on the list tonight. Matter of fact, let me do it now so I don't forget. Super fan. Let me see. Let me write my little list. Okay. Let's say battle. We talked about. I'm going to talk about creative search insights. I'm gonna try my best to not make it super long. Um, we'll see what tonight brings. It may be a part 2 and 3 conversation. We got the beta Mac. I know that's a conversation. Um, I can't remember what else I said, but I got those things down so far. But the Sunday nights are hard for me to attend. I know, friend. Don't stress. Don't stress. I know you said, Dr. Lisa, I got too much going on. Sunday is my respite day. I got you, friend. But I do actually have the recordings from the lives. I'm not publishing them now because they're taking up too much space. And they're asking me to pay for the cloud space. So I'm not going to do that. So what I'm doing now is sending you guys the summaries. And if you really do need the recording, I'm not going to send it if it's not going to if it's not going to be watched. So ask me separately if you really want to see it. I did have 3 battles yesterday, but my tiny tiny opponent did not show up. Yeah, that seemed to be the situation yesterday. I want to say I think it was Dr. Trish and I who were the only 2 that actually had the people show up, which is wonderful. But I can't ask questions and get answers. You can't ask questions and get answers with the recordings. That's true. That's true. Well, if you see something in a recording or if you see something in a summary notes, feel free to message me. We could talk about it. I do like it a little bit with the group because people are asking questions, and then there's others. I don't profess to know it all, so there's others who are able to kind of give their insight and perspective as well. So it's helpful when we do the weekly meeting, so we can kind of learn a little bit more from each other. Recognizing how you doing, Coach Rhonda. Recognizing that not everybody's going to be able to attend, not everybody's going to be able to participate each week and stay the whole time. I think about Coach Rhonda. Coach Rhonda, I think it conflicts still with your time. Thank you, friend, that you go live. So we'll continue to go this path, but as time goes on, we'll figure out maybe there's a different day and time we need to do. Um, all right, friends, let me know if there's other questions. So, yes, super fans, I was just sharing how, when you think about an agency, you want to make sure that you are getting, as much as possible from TikTok. So, I want to make sure you guys are thinking about the different monetization angles. Yes, I just get what I can. Yes. Okay. Campaigns is what I was going to say too. Let me put that on here. Thank you for that. Appreciate you. And then, the other thing, the future of TikTok. Thank you for that, friend, for the tiny down. I appreciate you. The future of TikTok is the other thing that I'm going to put on my list too for us to talk about because we know that the executive order happened. We also know that there's been more talk about, um, you know, the U.S. TikTok. So not that there's a lot of discussion, but I think again that may be helpful for us to just have a little group conversation about it. If there's anything that people are concerned with or we need to kind of get some perspective on, I think that'll be helpful. But I don't have a lot to say about it. I think I'm one of those that I'm going to continue to do what I'm doing, go with the flow, and try to do as much as I can at this point in time. But I thought my Tiny Tiny video was lit. Regardless, she didn't show. Thank you for the follow, Cool Finds with is it Liza? Thank you so much for that. Thank you for the daily heart me. Yes, you said you thought your video was lit. What did you do? You did a video with you guys? Yes. You did a video with you guys at the battle that wasn't the Tiny Tiny battle. Is that what it was? I gotta go back and see your video. So I gotta go back and see your video. Somebody keeps requesting me. They're not, I don't know them, so I didn't accept. But I did a video of my tiny diner in the greenhouse and a disco ball. Oh, that's cute. That's cute. That's super cute. So yeah, the tiny tiny. It's funny. Like I said, hey, Hallie Q. It's funny. I would have not picked the tiny tiny as a campaign. Hello, friend. I would not have picked that. That was my bad. And like I said, I want y'all to not do what I do. Read the campaigns. Do what Flourish does. Flourish is the model for the campaigns. Okay, she is the playbook of how we want to do this. You want to look at a campaign. You want to compare them to a couple and make sure you're doing it where you have a couple things going on at once. Now, unfortunately, her official match, that TikTok match for her, didn't pan out, but she is playing the game well. Okay, how you doing, Teresa? Thank you so much for that. So I just want to say that out loud. So the way I handle it is not the right way. So she is our campaign expert. Okay, if we gave her a title for being a campaign expert, we'll give Coach Jessie the title for being our battle person in training. She training our newbies for battling and stuff. So we're gonna get it together. We're still growing. I was teasing Coach Jessie because she was like, we got to tell people that we're experts at battling now. And I was like, you know what? We're like a Trojan horse. We gonna take them by surprise. They don't need to know we experts because we're really not yet. We still learning. We still growing. But that's the thing about it. I want you guys to try it out. Decide if there's something that you want to continue to do. But I think it's worth at least including it, even if it's not daily or weekly. It's something you can include maybe on a monthly basis in celebrating some milestone that you have going on. Thank you for the shares, Teresa. I appreciate your friend. Appreciate all the support, friend. Let me know if you have any questions as well. So you said you need to battle today, Dr. Lisa, for the campaign. I know I'm supposed to battle every day. There's somebody who keeps requesting me, but I'm supposed to battle every day. But I was like I said, I wouldn't have picked the campaign. I wouldn't have picked it because it requires me to do it every day. I think that's the thing about it. It requires me to do it every day. I was like, I didn't know I had to do this every day. But we have to speak into existence. We're experts. That's true. That's true. I'm not saying we're not, but they don't have to know that. So what? Okay. So here's what I would say. Yesterday it was kind of interesting. The person who I was connected with to battle, she came by my live yesterday, y'all. She came by my live yesterday. And she might be listening now. Who knows? I don't know. Maybe she forgot about me. But she came by and she was like, I had no clue we had a battle. So here's what a girl did. Because I have my own lurking research account. I was like, well, let me see if she is active. What I was going to do was see if she was going to show up. So that's what I was first seeing. Well, I saw she was showing up and she was strategizing, y'all. She was trying to take a sister down. She was going to take me down in this battle. So it was interesting just knowing that, okay, she's an expert battler. She wasn't playing when she came in. One thing I wanted to tell you guys. So who was in the room? Drop a heart if you were in the room for the battle that I did. You just need 1,000 diamonds today and 5 tiny hot dogs during the match. That's it. I guess. But that's every day. That's every day for like the next week. I guess. I don't know, Flourish. Ooh, you said, ooh, interesting. You was peeping out. Yeah, I peeped her out. She peeped me out. Why just go? Now Halleck was like, wait a minute. Yeah. She was peeping me out, y'all. She came into my room. This morning I played the highest points get limited battle game. It was so much fun. What is that one? That's interesting. Yeah, she came in my room first. Oh, y'all, okay, the hearts are dropping. So several of you were here. Yes. Oh, who knew? Wow, we knew that. Yeah. Yes, I was. You was there. Yes, y'all. Okay, so the ones do it. You said do it. Yeah, I was scooping. I was scoping the campaign. Yeah. Well, yeah, the competition. She was. Well, I was doing the same thing. Well, here's why I did it again. It was just to see if she was going to show up. I didn't know if she was dark, so I was like, well, let me just see if she's active. And she was live, y'all. And she was like talking through it and stuff. And she said, I didn't realize this. It was going to be this level of a battle. And so she was a little nervous, y'all. What I was going to say though. So doing the battle. Um, One thing I noted that we didn't talk about, that's why I asked who was in the room. When the lightning bolt came out, when that was thrown out, Rhonda, I think you did it. We need to go back and look at the instructions because the lightning bolt actually lights up someone's seat. And that person is the person that's taking the lead with throwing gifts. Just so that you know, because they get, I think it was 5 or 10 times the points. So that 1, 2, 3, I think it was seat number 3 the first time, and it was seat number 2 the second time. Yeah, so we need to learn the battlers too. Yeah, we need to. So I just wanted to say that out loud because I don't think we actually named that, and when we were doing our strategies. Yeah. Um, okay, you will say number 3 and number. Yes, yes. So I was saying 3 and 2. And I was trying to say the person's name too, but I don't think they realized that they were the person that was in the hot seat. She was peeping my content, your component, and who was on your page for support. Yes, interesting. She was. Oh, my person. Interesting. It was. Yes. So I don't think we knew. I don't think people knew that connection. Whoever in that seat at the time has to throw the gifts. Yep. Yeah, I don't think people realize that. I think some people were doing it. Oh, my person was peeping my people too. Oh, interesting. She had went deep. She came in a room to see who was in a room. Interesting. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, that level of scoping happens too, I guess, huh? Oh yeah, she's friendly. She friended you, really? Yeah. Wow. Wow. Okay. Okay. So again, just know that that's something I wanted to say. You said me too. Oh, really? Oh, okay. So yeah. So yeah, I told y'all, we Trojan horses. She like, okay, these are not battlers. I don't know what content y'all have on y'all page, but I don't have any battle content. She like, no, these people don't battle. See, that's what I said. We're a Trojan horse. They don't know what we're doing, y'all. They don't need to know. I didn't realize that when the glove goes up, we're supposed to touch it and then send our gift. Yeah, you're supposed to touch it and then send your gift. Tap the glove, tap the booster is for whoever's in the seat. So again, we're still learning, y'all. I'm not saying that we're not still learning. And I'm not saying that we we know it all. And we shouldn't lead with confidence. I absolutely think we should lead with confidence in everything we do. When we press that go live button, we are confident people. Okay. So I think we show up that way. But sometimes your competition don't have to know all your arsenal. Okay. They don't need to know all of it. I learned from watching and not playing. Yes, yeah. I've been watching a little bit more lately too, obviously because of more of us are doing it now and the Fridays and stuff, and then you guys are asking me to coordinate some other agency interagency battles and stuff, so I want to make sure we're ready. And that's the thing about it. I know some of us are still like, what do I press and how do I do it, and hello my fave. So just recognizing that that's part of, we just got to kind of know the mechanics, but also there's strategy. There really is strategy, and just understanding how you get the power ups and then how you play the power ups. So that's why I was trying to make sure we were being a little bit strategic and informed about our gameplay. Maisha, thank you so much for being here, friend. Your next strategy session should be on another. Yes, we'll talk about it at Zoom tonight. Our Zoom meeting tonight. So tonight, 6:30, it's on my agenda. We'll spend. I won't start with this conversation because I know some people like to leave and other obligations happening. So I don't want to, make people feel as if they have to attend that. Hello, D. Thank you for the rose. But I don't want people to think that they have to attend that conversation. It really is up to you in terms of where you engage and where you don't, in terms of that type of gameplay on the app. Sometimes they should underestimate you, then they slip up. Exactly. That was my thinking. Like, oh, they don't realize. We know what we're doing. D the Queen, how are you, friend? Yes, I learned from watching now. I can't stop playing. Really? I love that. Yes. Yes. So I didn't know. You know what? I thought about you, Leanne, today. Leanne, don't let me forget, because I did a screenshot, or I'm going to talk to you. I'll send you a message because I thought about you, but this might be for any of my crafters. It was somebody who had this interest in live stream. I'll send it. I'll send it in school. And it was really interesting in terms of how it was set up, because it was almost like a mirror, but I think it was a tablet, a mirror where you saw the person's face on like a little stand. So think about if someone had a book stand. They had a mirror sitting up on the book stand that was sitting out on the table, and their crafting was here. But essentially, the recording was another angle. So I guess for all intents purposes, you could see the screen, and the person could probably look at their screen, but their mirror was reflecting their face. So it's just interesting to set up. That's why I thought about you, because of your setup. You were having the setup questions. So I'll send you a recording of it, just so you can kind of see if that works for you, if that setup works for you. Is it going to be an followers only, or can we invite new live hosts? No, it's just for the agency. It has to be for the agency only, because I can't coach or poach anybody else's person. So I make it where it's just for us. That's why I make people register for it. So it's only for us. If they want to come and they want to join the agency, anybody in the room who's not an agency, you're welcome to join. We're doing our 6:30. It's free, and I could talk about my Creator Network agency as well if you're curious. So it is a free service on TikTok, but yes, only for the agency. Oh, I like that. It sounds like a good workaround. Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. So I'll send it to you so you can see the visual of it. I just thought it was pretty intriguing how this person had it set up, and I was like, oh, Leanne, because you were asking about it. So I'll send it in our school platform so you could, so others can see it as well. He had some other stuff that was there. I'll point out in the video. So I was like, oh, this is something else that people may want to pay attention to. Okay. So let's see. Thank you so much. My granddaughter wants to attend the Zoom session. Oh yeah, yeah. It's only for the agency. If she's not in the agency, I mean, she could peek over your shoulder if she's in a room. But no, I can't give her the login, only because I got to make sure it's people in the agency. Again, I'm trying to protect the agency. In other words, TikTok is really strict about how we do things, and I want to make sure I don't open up that door. Okay. So thank you all for coming in. Appreciate you all. I'm only gonna stay. I'm not gonna stay super long because we are doing the 6:30 meeting. I'll stay probably another 30 minutes or so. Let me know if there's any questions. I do 2 phones, 2 accounts, different angles. You're a good one too. I saw you one time where you had your other phone join as a guest. Is that what you did? It was the person, the other line joined as a guest, so you can see both angles. Oh, I thought that was really ingenious. I saw that. That was a good way to show both angles. Um, my friends who are in the room, he said, yeah, that was a good one. That's a smart way to do it too, so you can see the angle that you was trying to portray with the plan. So you were showing the plan, but then you were showing your setup in the other image, which was good. My friends in the room, let me know if you are going live tonight. I know a few of you are going live this evening, and then some of you have already gone live. So definitely want to share that. Linda, how are you, friend? Thank you so much for being here. And then if you are new in the room, let me know you're new. I always want to make sure I'm supporting my new people in the room. or if you are still learning and growing, I'm happy to answer questions. If there's anything in the live that you're curious about and you're trying to figure out, like, where's this at, what's that, I want to be able to share that with you all as well, especially my people who are going live. I got some of my newbies in the room as well. I am going live tonight. What time are you going live, Coach Rhonda? And then Luna, did you message me um, did you request on purpose? Let me know if you did. Hey, friend. Let's see. And then Florida, you said live, live tonight at 8:30 Eastern. Perfect. See your friend new to the room. Hustle Princess, how are you, friend? I'll be going live tonight. Awesome, awesome. What's your live topic? Um, New page of the Hustle Princess. Try traveling, snacks, kids, items, and random faves. Okay, friend. Is that the topic or is that just your bio? Coach Ron at 7:30 p.m. for our Sunday reset. I love it. No, sorry. Okay, no problem. Yes, I messaged you, Luna, as well. So let me know if uh, you can tell your because the person's not following me, I can't message them back. I can expound in a message of what I sent. I think 10 Central. Awesome, awesome. Thank you for being here. Let me know if you have questions about the agency. Are you already with an agency, or and how often do you go live? Thank you so much. Just really, really quickly about the agency, I'll share this for the people in the room. It will be the topic. I have some waterproof phone lanyards and personal item suitcases. Oh, nice. Okay, so you must have a shop page. I'm thinking that you are selling your personal items. Is that it? Some travel items. I wonder if that's it. I can't see your account. Um, Miss Darlene said, I'm doing what I think is called a couple battle at 5 p.m. Central. Okay, couple battle. Whatever happened to your crown battle? Let me know whatever happened there. Hey, friend, how are you? Yeah, tell me what happened there, friend. Um, yes, ma'am. A shop page, TikTok Go. Okay, TikTok Go as well. Okay, awesome, awesome. So, really quickly about the agency, friends. Thank you for the follow as well. The agency is Launch Your Income Agency. It is a creator network under TikTok, and my focus is to help people build confidence, help you go live, and help you grow your community, and of course monetize. So we talk about launch your income because I want you to think about the multiple ways you can make passive income and maybe even make it primary. Your primary income or your active income. So however you want to look at it. But that is up to you. But you want to have multiple streams of income. Nika Grace, how are you, friend? You want to have multiple streams of income as you're thinking about being in this digital marketing space. I talk about it in the context of digital marketing because a lot of people don't realize that you are actually doing digital marketing. You are a live host here. You're a creator or a content creator when you're thinking about your content on your page. Also, you're creating content here as well because this is content. It's a recording. It's a recording that you can use in multiple ways. If you want to post it on your YT, or if you want to make different clips and post it on TikTok as well or other platforms, or even if you want to put it behind your storefront, a paywall, and people can purchase your recording because you're offering it as a masterclass or some type of digital solution. So just think about what you're doing here as content as well. Um, and so I want you to be intentional about how you go live, how you build your community, and then build a community of supporters. Supporters when it comes to offering support for your live stream. That's the likes, the shares, the comments, becoming part of your fan club, or even becoming a super fan. And that's your subscription plan. So there are so many different ways to make money here. But I want you guys to be intentional about your growth, okay? Did you get the flash goal? I did not get the flash goal. I did not get the flash goal, so TikTok is holding back right now. But the goal is for you to go live and for you to continue to go live. Thank you so much, friend. I see you, my fave. And so if you're going live and you're practicing your messaging, practicing the live stream and understanding some of the different features, I get from my newbies all the time, where's the clapping? The clapping's under enhance when people clap or they cheer or they laugh. So that is under enhanced. That's that magic wand. So I'm just thinking of some of the questions you guys might ask me. When I do my effects, like my hand heart effects, that's under effects. That one's called hand gesture. So just know that there's different features here that you can activate. When you are a viewer, I always want to kind of point out stuff for the viewers. What does the daily heart mean? See, there we go. That's a great question. Daily heart mean. So hustle queen, let me point out a couple of things for you, friend. So now you're gonna make me point out the daily heart me, but also the blue box. So I'm gonna have to point out both things for you. So when you look at people's names, let's look at Nika. Scroll up a little higher. I'm gonna pin Nika because she's saying hi to Miss Darlene. We can talk about that hi as well. If you look at Nika in particular, she has a blue box that has 24, and she has Lisa. She has the Lisa with the heart with the Roman numeral 4. Okay, so Nika is a level 4, not level 4. She is a, what do you call that? Stage 4. I guess that's probably the right way to say it, or phase 4. Um, in my room, but she's level 30. Okay, for my room. So that's the Heart Plus, the daily heart me. How you doing, friend? Thank you so much for being here, Miss Batson. So Heart Plus next to my name is the daily heart me. It comes up with this little funny happy heart face. And when you click it, you have to pay a penny for it. So TikTok has, that's part of one of the monetization ways to engage. I tell people there's free support as a viewer, and then there's support that you have to give, that support that you can give that requires a coin. Okay? And so you have to have coins in your account to engage with some of the other features on in the live stream. So if you want the Heart Plus, the daily heart me, that means you're hearting me, you're hearting the live, you are becoming a fan club member of that live stream. The heart that is next to people's name, and then Miss Darlene has a bigger heart. It's called the super fan. She is a subscriber for the live. But the Heart Plus, you get, pay a coin, you get 45 points. So TikTok says the engagement for viewers is a point system. And so as you are engaging in someone's live, you are gathering points. And TikTok says, okay, those points is helping you to show that you're an engaged viewer. And engaged viewers, and I tell people all the time, it's based on what you put into this app, is essentially what you should expect to get out. So if you're an engaged viewer and you're putting in support for the live, you're helping, you're growing and connecting with other people, you're getting more followers, you'll see yourself show up here as one of the top viewers. Maybe these first two seats, or if you click the number of people in the room, it shows who are the top people in the room. And there's points next to their name. And then on top of that, and this for everybody in the room to know, I tell you to look at that question mark because it kind of breaks down how to become a top viewer. So TikTok gives you information about how to fully engage in a live based on being a top viewer. Okay? So things with the daily heart me you need to keep in mind is that you're getting points. So if you become a daily a fan club member, you get points for 45 points for sending out the daily heart me. You get 30 points for putting comments in. You get 15 points or so for sharing out the live. So TikTok is giving you points for engaging because you are saying, I'm a fan of what I'm learning, I'm growing, I love what this experience is offering, and I want to engage. My fan club members, let's show our friend Hustle Princess real quick the stickers. I see some stickers coming out. Thank you so much. But just so that you know, you can also get these stickers, yes. So you can really become a fan club because those are comments. Thank you so much, Trend, for following me. So those are comments that you're actually sending, and TikTok is tracking those comments. TikTok is tracking your engagement. TikTok is messy. I just thought about that. I was like, come to think of it, TikTok is just messy. TikTok is showing everybody who's engaging and what's happening. Thank you for the level up, Cake. Look at you. So our friend, my favorite 4, she leveled up in as a fan club member to level 15, I saw. So again, you're leveling up. So you see that engagement that's happening. Yes. So if you put a comment in real quick, if you go to the comment line, my Hustle Princess, click the comments. I'm going to show you, you don't have access, but I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. Click the comments, and next to the comments, before you write a comment, you can say hi, but write a comment. Don't hit send yet. Next to it is a heart, the heart me. So there's a heart in there. There's a grayed out heart. click that heart. Hello, my super fan friend. Click that heart and see that there is, so once you click that heart, you'll see where you can see all those stickers. Now, your situation says join first. You can't send a sticker because you got to join. And TikTok is telling you, hey, to join, you need to send a coin. Now you're saying, well, how do I get coins? Let me tell you how to get coins. You're like, well, how would I do that? Let me tell you what to do, friend. So here's what you would do. Thank you for the stickers. I see you all throwing those stickers out there. Appreciate you. Thank you, Miss Darlene. Daily check-in. That's what I call it. Oh, wow. This is so cool. Look at you say, oh, wow. See, that's the engagement. So my viewers, my fan club members, my super fans, they're showing their love and support. Thank you, Black Lotus. How you doing, friend? This is Treetop. Thank you as well for being here. So when you, to get coins on your account, if you click the gift box, there's a coin in the corner, the right corner, it tells you to recharge. You can recharge in the app, or you can get a discount, because in the app is a little bit more expensive. You can get a discount by downloading a separate app for coins or going to the website. And the website is www.tiktok.com/symbol coin, COIN. Okay? Once you go to that website, you log in, you can get coins. I tell people, don't break the bank. Don't spend too much money. And if you're going, well, let me say two things. Don't spend too much money. Maybe spend $10, put coins in your account, and you can decide how you want to engage. Hello, Aston. Thank you so much for being here. You can decide how you want to engage. So it's up to you if you want to, get the Daily Heart Me, send some coins for that, spend some coins for that. Or if you want to send a rose is 1 coin. You'll see in the Daily Heart Me the popular votes, because that's why you see popular live that will pop up there. That's for the fan club sending out those popular votes. Thank you. Hello from Vegas. Fly, Eagle, fly. Are you there for the game? Nice. Just thank you for joining. I see you. Thank you all who are coming into the live. I appreciate everybody coming in. Thank you so much, friends. So, yes. So when you are, if you are a live host and people have come to your live to support you, they've sent sent gifts, they've gotten your Daily Heart Me. Here to learn from Delaware. Thank you so much, Peaceful Grace. On vacation, but checking in real time. Thank you, Mrs. Treetop. And so, if people are there and they've supported you and you have coins on your account, you can exchange them. Now, here's the thing about a live host. Here's what I say. If people are coming to you and supporting you and coming to your live and connecting with you, you want to put that back in the universe. You don't have to put 100%, you shouldn't. But what you should do is take some of that and put it back towards coins so that you can in turn continue to keep your community supporting them, going to their lives, going to other people's lives and supporting them. That, like I said, what you put in is what you're going to get out. So if you're a live host without a blue box, so now we're going to talk about the blue box. Without a blue box, then you're not necessarily growing, because there's additional growth that can happen because you go to other lives and support those lives in that community. And then in turn, what's going to happen is that you're going to expand your community. People are going to come to you. They're going to see you connecting and growing and sending gifts and stuff. And so all that becomes part of how you are expanding, okay? So you want to be intentional about your strategy in that way. So you want to connect with people. You want to grow. You want to come to live streams and build and do some of the things that our friends are doing here. I see Miss Darlene and Coach Rhonda. They're connecting with people. That @ symbol, she just said hi to Miss Treetop. Now, they're already connected. But when you get new people that come in and come through, you want to make sure you're being intentional and making authentic connections with folks. Saying hi, how you doing, hello. Don't do that whole follow and gotcha and all that stuff. That's not what you're doing. But you are connected. Thank you all for the shares. I appreciate you all. So you want to make sure you're doing that as well. Thank you for the shares. And so thank you for the tap, tap, tap. There we go, friend. So let's talk about the blue box. Let me know if you're still with me, Hustle Princess. So you asked me about the Daily Heart Me. The Daily Heart Me is the orange Lisa. Anything that says Lisa is part of the fan club. Either they're super fans, meaning that they're subscribers, but they're also fan club members. So they're both. Okay. Yes, ma'am. Appreciate you. Okay, so where you put yes, ma'am, this is what I want you to do now. I want you to click your photo. Click your particular image. Okay, so click your photo. When you click your photo, your mini profile is going to pop up. Anybody who wants to know what I'm talking about, put the word hi in the chat. And you can do what Hustle Princess is about to do. So put hi in the chat if you need to know your level. And my friends who are in fan clubs, you probably should check your level. So if you haven't, always check your level. This is something I tell people to do all the time. Hello, friend. So you're going to click your photo. Your mini profile is going to show up. When your mini profile shows up, I want you to click your first box that says level. For Hustle Princess, it says level 0. For my friend Peaceful Grace, it says 7. I want you to click your level. When you click your level, a blue screen pops up. Okay? I want you to pay attention here. Because again, I always tell you guys, follow the question marks. When you click that blue screen, there's a question mark in the top corner there as well. So take a look at it. Read what's there so you can see all the details of what I'm sharing with you. But essentially, this is how you level up. And as you are leveling in TikTok, TikTok says, well, wait a minute, you're new. As you're growing in your TikTok journey, as you're growing in these TikTok streets, you're going to slowly get access to different opportunities to engage even higher. And that's the opportunities, the monetization opportunities are the gifts that you can send. And so TikTok says, well, wait a minute, you gotta earn that. And that means that you're coming into the live and you're growing and you're connecting with people and you're also doing the engagement on live, including the gifting that you do. Okay? Primarily it's the gifting, but it's also the other engagement that's happening, sharing the live, comments, as well as the likes that you're getting because you're collecting points. Okay? So when it comes to your blue box, the first set of numbers, hello friend, the first set of numbers are the numbers that you've gotten from your engagement, your gifting, all the engagement that's happening. There's a /. That second set of numbers is the numbers to get to the next level. It's the total numbers that you need, total points, the total points that you need. And then it says show my level. So you'll see underneath there, it actually shows how many points you need. It's the difference between what you got and what you need. How many points you need to essentially collect, to reduce, to get you to the next level. How you doing, Mama Shan? Thank you so much for being here. So again, you're engaging, okay? You're intentionally reducing those numbers, okay? Hello, Diana. How are you, friend? When I get off the live, I'm going to send you the Zoom link. I'm going to send a reminder for our 6:30 Zoom meeting. So everybody will get the reminder, okay? Anybody who's in the agency, my Greater Network Agency, we are meeting tonight over Zoom. And we'll have a conversation. I have a couple things on my agenda for us to talk about. But again, that engagement matters. So if you want to get a blue box, then it tells you exactly what you need to do to level up and engage. Okay? Thank you so much. Anybody interested in an agency, let me know. It is a free program. I should put that. I think when I put it that it's free, that's when I get the most questions. People are like, is it free? It is free. It is a program where I just talked about from a viewer perspective. How you doing, the voice guru? I talked about it from the viewer perspective, but essentially what happens as a live host is that as viewers are connecting and growing in your live stream, they're building community, they're gifting, they're supporting. You said, I'm interested. Oh, awesome. Mama Shan, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for joining the live stream as well. Do you already go live? And if you're interested in the program, I'm going to talk about it real quick. My link is showing. I just want to make sure. You're going to click this link here to apply. So I'll talk about what that means. Essentially, TikTok has to make sure you're eligible, but if you click the link, I can check your eligibility. So what I do for the agency is essentially helping people follow. Thank you, friend. Hello. How you doing? Let me know how you doing. Yes, I'm 40 days new on here. Oh, look at you. You're done well, friend. You got over 1,000 followers too. Look at you. You're like, I'm 40 days and growing. I love it. Thank you so much. Level 19 engagement. Look at you. All right, you jumped right on in. That's awesome. So keep going, keep going. Um, 40 days going live. 40 days going live too. Look at you. I think that's what you meant. 40 days as a live host, or 40 days on the app altogether. That's interesting. Either way, it's good. So you said no. Which one? Which one? He's like, I did 40 days live. Pump your brakes, woman. Well, 40 days on the app, I'm assuming that's what that meant. Oh, all together. Okay, 40 days on the app. Still good. Still congratulations. Let me cheer for you. 11 days live. That's awesome. Okay, that is good. That's good. So you should be fine. So let me talk about the agency. So one thing that we do, we're an agency. You said amazing. Look at y'all. So we're an agency of supporters. That's what I'm gonna say first of all. Everybody, we had a love fest when we did 1 month. So we're hey y'all, we hitting 2 months old. 2 full months. Okay. We're starting week 8 right now. Sunday is my reset week. So we are starting week 8. So it's really good. You'll see we're really growing. So a couple things we do. We do a Zoom meeting on Sundays. So I do a weekly meeting with everybody just to talk about some of the different things that TikTok has going on, but also how you can think about your strategy for your live stream. So that's a big piece of it. We also I go live twice a day. So I come here at 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. Eastern daily. And then I also will do a beginners live, I'm sorry, Zoom meeting for us to learn. It's kind of like a Q&A, ask me anything. We kind of talk through some things. I try to use the lives also for a way for people to come back. How you doing, Coach Chantel? And if people have questions, if they want to bring information here, if they want to kind of do kind of a sanity check if they need to, this the space for it. So we could do this here. We have a school platform where I post content for people to learn and grow from. And we also use that as our chat area. We do have a WhatsApp. I think we're about to sunset the WhatsApp. We're gonna see. I think the school is sufficient for replacing what we need from a chat perspective. And then TikTok has done really well with updating its inbox for chatting and sharing information. So I think we might be in a better position. Kevon, how are you, friend? Kevon, thank you so much for being here. So we also I also do one-on-ones. So yeah, if you need support, you can join. You can reach out to me and say, can I get a one-on-one? And I'll do it. So we'll sit down and talk about what you need for your live stream. I try to say it is specific to your live stream with the sense that I want you all to know that you can go live. You can get strategy for me in terms of what you might want to do. We're a data driven approach. So the people who have met with me individually, especially my people who've been with me for over a month or so, I have data. So I want to talk about your data, say where the things you need to improve. I like to make sure you guys know how to read your data. And then we talk about ways that you can kind of engage your audience so that you can see maybe if you're looking for growth in your community, or if you're thinking about your gifting strategy or talking points. I want to make sure you guys have that support too. So we talk through that. So that's what I offer as an agency. Thank you so much for the Daily Army. And then when it comes to the community is awesome. we're we're venturing. I don't have requirements. People say, well, what's the requirements? I don't have requirements. I say I have strong encouragement because I want you guys to feel like, okay, you can't do this. I do tell you how the algorithm works, and if you choose to take some of my advice and guidance in terms of going live and being a little bit more consistent with your schedule, if you think about expanding how long you go live, if you want to think about ways you can engage your audience, we talk about the battles, but you don't have to do those things. Nothing's required, but again, you have to figure out where you can fit this in and how you can do it most successfully. You want to have the best, bang for your time and your buck here. Okay. So thank you all who are joining. How you doing, Soda? Appreciate your friend coming through. Thank you for the populars. So yeah, we're gonna meet today at 6:30. I'll stay on a little longer. If you are interested in an agency, you can click the link. Couple things you want to keep in mind. How you doing, Regina? TikTok says that you have to Make sure you're in the US or Canada. That's where my agency is approved for. You can't have any violations on your account if you want to join. You can't be with a creator network already. So if you're already with one, it's one per person, not one per account. So it's one per person. You got to make sure that you are already not with someone. I can't coach or poach you from another agency. And then what else? If you made so much money on the app, like 5,000 per month over the last 5 months, TikTok says, you know what, you're good. You don't need an agency. If you have over 1 million followers, you're good. You don't need an agency. So those type of things are there for you. Hello, Just Legacy in Motion. What in the world, girl? Is that your okay? Is that the new account? Let me know, Jess. I wonder if that's Jess. Let me know, friend. So so that's the agency in a nutshell. I appreciate you. Thank you for being here. I think this is a different Jess. Thank you so much, though, friend. I love that name, though. Legacy in Motion. All right. So let me know if you have any questions. Anybody who is joining the agency, I'll check for you now if you want to send me a message. I'm trying to remember if I start a TikTok shop account with another agency, should that cause an issue? TikTok shop is different on this page. Did you do it with this account here or your other account? It shouldn't. You know, my other account, my shop account, was with an agency over there. This one was with a different agency at one point. Thank you for the daily heart me. So that shouldn't be an issue. Shop is different. So I say that because I want to make sure. Know my backup. Okay. Yeah, yeah. So you're fine. It's the same situation I had. Yeah, you should be fine. Yeah, so it shouldn't be an issue. Yeah, the TikTok Shop Partners Program is what it's called. Okay. It will be more videos than lives. Gotcha. Okay, you're gonna do shoppable videos. Okay. Uh, all right, friends. I'm gonna stay live for maybe another. What time is it? Let me look at my time because I know we have to do our meeting. So I'm over an hour. I'm probably gonna stay live another 5-10 minutes. I'll do go to 5. Oh, I'll say 15. I'll go to 5:30. Any questions from my friends coming in? I know a few of you had come in while I was doing that. Nika Grace, thank you so much. Thank you, Coach Ron. I appreciate the populars. Let me know if there's any questions. We're gonna talk in our 6 o'clock. I'm sorry, our 6:30 Eastern. We'll talk about. We're going to talk a little bit more about battling. I'm probably going to leave that at the end of the conversation. We'll talk about super fans. I'll save space for that a little bit, especially since it rolled out this Monday. So I'll save some space for that. We'll talk also about Creator Search Insight. They had a training that happened this week. Thank you so much, Vila. Appreciate it for the dining. And then we also, I want my live studio beta Mac folks, if anybody in the room, if you've done it, I'll probably ask you guys to just give a little bit of insight on what happened so far for you. If there's not anybody, that's fine. We'll save that for a future conversation. And then we'll talk a little bit about campaigns. Thank you all who are joining the live. Appreciate you. And then we'll talk very briefly about just the news in terms of TikTok and the news and stuff. So we'll spend some time. We'll save some space to talk about that a little bit, just so that everybody is on the same page and just have information. So let me say, over the last 8 weeks, it's been a lot to talk about. Okay. These meetings are not short for information sharing. There's a lot that's happening. TikTok is constantly changing, the algorithm's changing. So we learn and grow a lot together. Again, I try to make this a data-driven agency. So you guys are looking at your data. You are understanding what's happening with your personal data, okay? And you want to continue to do that. TikTok is giving me the flash code now, but I'm not going to do it. It was the heart me anyway. I really wasn't going to do it. But yeah, this is a data-driven approach. So I want you guys to be intentional about what's happening with your live stream. And then again, I want you guys to grow. Hello, pals. How are you, friend? Let me know if there's any additional questions. He said, huh? Oh, yeah, TikTok gave me heart me's. 19 of them, too. I was on TikTok, really. TikTok gave me the heart me's. 19, and easily 19 of y'all have already given the heart me. So, yeah, just give your heart me's now. I appreciate y'all. The ones who haven't, just go ahead and give it, because I refuse to play TikTok's game today. TikTok, I'm good. All right. And then let me know. Not 19 of it. I know. Well, 19 probably. No, maybe not. Luna said, no, not everybody in the gay. They heard me, Dr. Lisa. But it's all good, friend. All right. Let me know if there's any questions. Your girl is going to get off shortly. And thank you for the populars. And so I'll get prepped for our 6:30. I got to send off a couple emails to folks who are who joined the agency already. And if they did, then I want to make sure they get the emails as well to come to the meeting. Okay. Any final questions? Kind of forever hold your peace. All right, friends. I'm gonna end there. Let's see. I'll end there. Yes. Anyone battling tonight? Oh, there we go. Yes. Sharella, you had a question? Oh, Luna Lady comes in here. Hey, how are you? Charlotte, thank you so much for joining. Do you have my email? Do I have your email? When you filled out now let me ask this, did you fill out my form? My intake form? Let me check, Sorella, though. I could check really quickly. Let me see if you're on my spreadsheet. Hello, Mrs. Treetop. I don't think you filled out my form. Thanks. Send me a message. Do me a favor. Send me a message. With your. I'm thinking your name is here. If that is not your name, send me a message. But no, I don't see you on my list. I don't think you're on my list. So that means you can fill out my form. I'm missing probably about a handful of you. Not everybody did it in the order that they were supposed to do it. So no, I don't think you're on. I knew I was missing something. Yeah, you're missing it. Yeah, friend. So send me, let me do this. If you send me an inbox message with your email, I'm going to forward you the form. So I'm going to ask you to do the form so that you can, so I can have you in my database. And if you send that really quickly, I'll do it now. Here, I'm going to send you really quickly the link to go to. So this is the link to go to. And then, and you can go straight to it. And that's how you fill out my form. You're going to have to copy and paste it in your browser because TikTok is funny. You're going to have to copy and paste it in your browser. It's not clickable. TikTok's funny in here. I'm going to send it to you in your inbox. Okay. What do I need to do again? Yeah, copy and paste it. What's your best advice if you just joined a CA? A C Creator Network? Is that what you meant? A CN? You will message me. I'm going to message you now. I'm going to message you right now, friend. I'll message you right now. Greetings. Yes, sorry. No problem, friend. You know what? So because I can't coach or poach you, I would say go to that agency and ask about your questions. Ask for your questions. That's what I would say. Because I gotta be tactful about what I do. TikTok is watching. So yeah, you would have to talk to them and ask them questions about what you need, services or support. Yeah. So ask them. Yep. So that's what you would do. Okay. Let's see. Give me 1 second. Sharella, you are way down in my inbox. So I may have to go find you. Okay, I'm going to have to find you. Okay, I'll find you. So I'm going to send it. Give me 30 seconds. And then Lady Cole just sent your referral. Luna, Lady Cole did do it. So she did it. So I sent her the invite. So Lady Cole is good. If you talk to Lady Cole before I do, Luna, she is good. She's joined and she's not here. If she's here, I would give my whole spiel about what to do. Great, thanks. So Let me get our friend Sharella going. You said I knew I was missing a step, but that's okay, friend. I got you. Yeah. Any other questions too? I want to make sure I share that I'm sending the information to Sharella. I got you now. There we go. And I'm sending you um, the information to join. Okay. It's in, here's the web link. I'm just going to put it in here because what I did to explain it, Sharella, if you go to up higher in your inbox, you'll see where I explained the copy paste process. But I just sent you the web page to go to. Okay, so you can put your email in my database. That's what you would do. If it doesn't work for you to copy paste, if there's any issues, let me know and I can email it to you. Okay, if you send me your email address. All right, friends. Any last minute things? I appreciate you all being here. Anybody else with questions? Thank you all for the support that came into the live today. I'm happy to answer questions if you have any questions as well. Okay. All right, friends. Well, I will see you guys tomorrow at 10 o'clock. I will see you tomorrow at 10 o'clock. And then we will meet at 6:30. Anybody in the agency. All right, friends? All right. Take care. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye. Thank you so much, friends. Thank you. Take care. All right. Bye-bye.